So welcome. Depending on where you are joining us from, I'm sure it should be good evening in Nigeria. Here it should be good afternoon, and so many other anywhere you are joining us from, you are highly welcome. A very warm welcome to everyone, because these are matters that really, really concerns us in our generation. Today we're going to be talking about men's health. Yes, another day we'll talk about female or the women, but today we are going to be talking about men's health, because you will be wondering why male health needs more open conversation. Just ask yourself, why do you think these men, their own well-being needs open conversation? Why is it that so many things are always being hidden, so many things that we don't know? We want to expose them as much as possible, because we want them to be able to know what is going on inside of the male body and be able to protect themselves from any health challenges. And if they are already, somewhere, depending on where they are now in the wellness scale, they can at least reverse them and maintain the well-being through the power of lifestyle medicine. I call it lifestyle medicine because if you look at the root causes of these diseases, they were actually caused by lifestyle, let me call lifestyle changes or lifestyle activities or lifestyle habits. And the way we can reverse them is also called lifestyle medicine. And the ones we want to discuss are the ones that are only backed by science. There are some, maybe they are being investigated or people use them. They go, we are not after those ones. We will only discuss the ones that are backed by science, the ones that we know that it has been proved beyond reasonable and unreasonable doubt that if you actually key in, if you follow this, it will actually give you your desired outcome. We are going to be talking about how natural wellness solutions support long-term vitality, because every man wants to be filled with vitality, be filled with strength, be filled with authority, be filled with muscle, be filled with, even when a man is 80, 90, 100, 100 and something, he still wants that vitality because it's actually paramount. It's health span. It's not how long you live, but how many of those years you are able to stay healthy, stay strong, filled with energy, filled with vitality, and you are still a man throughout life. Very important to every man. That's why you need to reach out to them and say, join us, we have started. It's all about the science-based lifestyle medicine that we all know today. If you know it, I bet you, between now and the number of years God has given you, you will be amazed. I saw one of my team members, or heard one of my team members, was not this morning, somebody was telling me, they are driving down from, I think he said from Uromi to Bini, and it is the man who is in his 80s that is driving. I'm like, wow. See what Sina, it was Sina that introduced that man into the business, and by God's grace, it is something he's driving himself for such a distance. That's to tell you that if you actually listen and apply just these simple habits, they are just about 5 simple habits. They are all around us. They are very easy to imbibe. They are very easy to get into, but they're also very easy to ignore, very easy to procrastinate, to look down on, but they are vital. Using these daily habits as therapy. The first and most important one we all know is nutrition, followed by movement, like activating the cells of the body, followed by sleep, followed by reducing stress or having stress control, followed by detoxification, removing disease-causing elements from the system. Like you always remember the story I always tell you about the soil theory of healing. The soil theory of healing means that it states that if you plant a desert plant in the rainforest, it will not flourish. If you also plant a mangrove rainforest plant in the desert, it will not flourish. The same thing, if a disease comes to a body that is so strong with immunity, antibiotics are useless. But if the immunity of a particular body, the terrain of the body is completely gone, antibiotics are useless, which means antibiotics were not the root cause of the problem. So what you need to understand is that a fortified body, a body that is strong or has immunity or is imbibing this lifestyle modification, is a terrain that does not allow disease to flourish, does not allow degeneration to happen. Degenerative diseases, silent killer diseases cannot be part of that person's life. That's when you can say it is not my portion, because you have actually taken steps to make sure that it is not your portion. So natural supplementation as part of this preventive healthcare is very, very important, and we are going to be discussing it. So male health throughout life, throughout the different stages of life, is what you need to understand. I know a lot of us are not that are on this train might not be medically oriented, but suffice for you to know that every human being, not only men, but I'm going to narrow it down to men right now, that as you grow older, the hormone that makes you a man starts to go down. That hormone, testosterone, that makes you, as you are growing, the muscles are coming, the voice is coming deeper, the nasal voice is coming, everybody is noticing, puberty is coming and all the rest, muscles, everything is growing. That hormone, from the age of that 21 to 35, you are growing, you are getting, it starts to go down, down, down. And on a daily basis, as it's going down, 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 there is an enzyme that is trying to make up, dihydrogen, testosterone, that hormone that will now make, the makeup for the testosterone. That enzyme that is making that hormone is actually the problem that most men have as they grow older. It's very easy to understand. The prostate gland is for only men. And that is where, most of their male activity will take place. Midlife, the prostate health, the hormones, the cardiovascular strength, and all, we need some special attention. That's what I want us to understand. If you understand the attention, if you understand the need of the man, you will see why it is important that you have a well-informed mind. Because later years, the mobility, the vitality, and the longevity will depend on your ability to correct them with lifestyle medicine, using this daily habit, using all that we are going to talk about today. So the science behind the prostate and hormonal health is important. It is usually called the hormonal balance, or the hormone balance and androgen. The androgen meaning the testosterone, the estrogen is coming up. You know that estrogen is supposed to be the female hormone. The testosterone, the male hormone, is actually going down, and the female hormone that would cause cells to multiply is going up. This paradox is a major problem. The hormonal balance and the androgen paradox is a major problem to men when it comes to the prostate enlargement, when it comes to the challenges. Yes, I know there are prostatitis that might be having problem with infections, you might be having prostate cancer and all the rest. But basically, there are these simple things that the men will need to know. They can protect themselves against all these, challenges. Oxidative stress and inflammation, what has to do with heart-related diseases, metabolic dysfunction that has to do with, don't eat sugar or eat sugar, the detoxification pathways that is allowing a lot of people to carry toxic load around the whole place. These are things we can easily just follow up and make sure that we get it right and we don't develop these diseases. So the lifestyle factors that influence men's health are diet patterns that protect versus the ones that harm. We'll be discussing some of them today. Obviously, most of us already know the ones that harm. I explained to us the last training that going to blend some of all these leaves, some of all these fruits, or all these ones we just see everywhere that is not science backed, can be more harmful. than doing good to us. I saw somebody one day saying people should go and grind pawpaw seed and start drinking. Go read about the researches on pawpaw seed that can destroy your liver, can destroy your kidney, and a lot of people are listening and doing that. It's not science based. There might be active ingredients there that might be good, but you also have to check out the plants. If the plant has, these anti-nutrients, or it has some toxins, or even if, the plant has not gone through the process to remove the disease-causing element. Every plant has that part that doesn't allow the plant to be eaten anyhow. They have a way of protecting themselves. And over time, humans have been able to know where they are. For example, apple, the seed has cyanide, and we all know that cyanide is a very, very poisonous substance. But nobody eats the seed. We also know that cassava has cyanide, but we have to ferment it so that you don't take the cyanide. There are some trees that have their own anti-nutrients at the back of the tree or in the fruit and all the rest. So be careful what you are just taking out there. You see, the ones we are discussing here are the ones that are backed by science, well researched, beyond every reasonable and unreasonable doubt that this is what works. This is how you cannot have any health challenges at all. Following the food and the way we should imbibe this lifestyle modification is exercise, and then how to control stress. You give yourself, for example, when you have this tension or you are angry, you have the flight or fight hormone, the adrenaline is pumping up seriously, you are under stress, you will see that because you are not expending that energy, there's a stop on immune system, there's a stop on digestion, there's a stop on thinking ability, your heart is pumping, and there are a lot of challenges going on at that time. And if that stress continues for a long time, over time, every day, morning and evening, you go to work, go slow comes, the stress is constantly there, it will damage major organs. How do you now control this kind of stress in an environment like Nigeria where, you really have to fight for your livelihood, you really have to go out there and do something? Or some people that go to the gym all the time, they are not athletes, but they are doing all the gym, cortisol is being pumped into the system, and these ones can also cause all this fat around major organs and be causing their own damages. Following that one is, how do we sleep? How do we control our weight? How do we, help our gut, that will help our brain? As you grow older, you don't want to be forgetting things. You want to be able to see your grandchildren, enjoy them, your great-grandchildren, go for their weddings, go for their, baby showers and all the rest. And then how to maintain your prostate. You don't want to wait that, the man can no longer urinate or is having challenges before you attend to it. No. Once you have a man that's above the age of 35, start to attend to the prostate. Then how to do correct hydration, not drinking too much water or not drinking less, and what time you take it. These detox habits and everything, they are things we need to be well informed about. Please reach out to your family members, especially if they are men. Let them join us. So the first and simple thing we want to discuss is all the one that everybody is talking about. It's called the most researched vegetable on earth, the most powerful single source antioxidant. Everyone is talking about it. People think that they can do without it, but in our generation, this is not a drink you can actually do without. It is not. I'm not saying, it's not like water you take, continuously. Though you can, but I know because of the price, you might not, be able to take it continuously every day. But at least, if it is 3 months of every quarter or 1 month, as long as you can afford it, as long as you are going through the toxic situation around, you will need aloe vera gel to support your digestion, to support your nutrient absorption, even the detox pathway, the free radicals you need to eliminate, the inflammations you need to calm down, the accelerated aging you need to bring down. This is a daily fundamental drink for everyone. Every man needs it. You can have the different flavors and the rest, but on a daily basis, you have to drink aloe vera gel. It's a necessity, not a luxury. For you to, not take aloe vera gel is like signing, or allowing that bomb. It's already there, and you're like, oh no, it's not my portion, but the bomb is there. Take your time to make sure that you are taking aloe vera gel. This is basic to everybody. That's why I decided to discuss the aloe vera gel. We all know about it. Everybody's talking about it, and we all need to start using it. But the second part, which is the reason why we are here, is the male prostate care. The male prostate actually responds to specific nutrients as you grow older. I mentioned to you at the beginning the paradox, that's the androgen, and how the testosterone is going down, the estrogen is going up. Testosterone that makes the man a man, as is going down, there's an enzyme that is acting on the testosterone that is, being denatured or being removed from the system. As it is happening, the enzyme will produce a particular substance that you will be hearing me talk about, and this other causes the inflammation that is the challenge. So estrogen must go down naturally, which means as the man is growing, as the man is aging, there is no way you can stop this testosterone from going down. But also kind, I think there's a way he has arranged it, because he's expected that you are now 35, you are now going to 40, you are wise enough to know that there are certain food substances, there are certain nutrients, there are certain active ingredients that this prostate responds to counter the enlargement, to counter the inflammation being caused by this paradox, hormonal paradox. It is just a system you need to understand. This inflammation must go down if you are taking these nutrients in at a therapeutic blood level, at an amount that is able to effect a therapeutic change, that is able to effect a healing, a calmness, or anti-inflammatory effect. Failing which, it will just start enlarging little by little until the man notices a lot of signs and symptoms, like finding it difficult to urinate, or if you finish urinating, it's not completely dropped. If you are wearing white pants, you now notice that it's now yellow, or during ejaculation there's pain during ejaculation, and the person no longer wants to meet with the wife because there is pain during ejaculation, or the person is going to urinate more than 3, 4, 5 times in the night, so the sleep is no longer really sleep, cannot really get a good night's sleep. During the day, the man is not strong enough because he's not sleeping well. He's already having that, after, when he's urinating, it will calm down, it will stop, stop. You have to be there for a long time and start shaking it to remove them. Or you see the man, naturally men are supposed to, I think it's in Nigeria, they say urinate along the road, though it's not supposed to be. But they said the urine of a man is supposed to dig hole in the ground. I remember, when we have our male children, if I have my children are boys, that time you are tying napkins. Not now that you have, what do they use now? They no longer use napkin. I think they now use diapers or all those ones. You just want to tie napkin, and the urine is just coming straight into your face, and you're like, wow. That's how it's supposed to be throughout life. But you see some men, as they are growing older, the urine stream is so weak. All these are signs and symptoms that problems have already started. But we don't even want any man to wait for that. Just know the food or the nutrient, the active ingredients that this prostate respond to. Know where to find them. And if you cannot, it is made easy for you in this simple pack called the Vitalize. It is actually formulated by Forever Living product with the best professors research that have been done. It's a blend of vitamins, minerals, trace elements, phytonutrients, botanical extract, especially designed to support the male reproductive health, all concerning not just only the prostate gland, everything that has to do with the reproductive health, the urinary tract and everything, prostate function, and the hormone balance, so that you will not have the challenges that we have been talking about. So the primary active ingredients, along with their key mode of action, are summarized below, and I need you to take note of them. Zinc, very important. Anytime a man ejaculates, he releases the zinc he has. He has to eat food that has zinc all the time. Yes, we used to have a lot of food that contains zinc, but because of the way the soil is being fertilized with ammonia fertilizer that does not allow the uptake of metals, the zinc is no longer present in most food. That's why also you hear in those days, most people did not even know where the prostate gland was. In fact, nobody was talking about the prostate because it was a problem of the old men when they're in their 90s, 100. Most men used to die with it without even knowing that it was enlarging. But now you see men of 30-something, 40-something being admitted, going for surgery, because the zinc is no longer present. Selenium is no longer present in the food that we are eating. Vitamin B6, vitamin C, D, and E, very important, because they are no longer available in the therapeutic blood level. That is at the blood level where it will affect the change or the effect that activity on the prostate gland. You will need to get them from supplement like this, that is whole, that is organic, that is natural, trusted all over the world, 48 years now in the industry, in the leadership role of the wellness industry. This is not a company to play with. This is food that you need. It's called body healing food. The pumpkin seed oil contains the phytosteroids that the testosterone will need to be able to maintain the health of the prostate throughout life. So you can have a good urine flow. You don't have the challenge. Olive oil, cold process for your cardiovascular health. You see that a lot of men are having cardiovascular diseases a lot, because as they ejaculate and release all the zinc, and they no longer they are having a lot of challenges with their erection and all the rest. And they are going to take all the different pills, going to take outside stick and all the rest, and causing more problems on their heart. That's why you see a lot of them are having heart-related diseases. But here, everything that will help the male function, including maintaining their cardiovascular system, have been put together, because we know that men will want to be men throughout life. So, pomegranate provides antioxidant polyphenols equivalent to consuming a whole pomegranate. Just Google pomegranate, you will see how important this product is, not only for men, but even women also need it. When I talk about women next time, you will actually appreciate this fruit. But you have it in this simple pack. I know a lot of us have heard of lycopene, how important it is for men to be eating tomatoes, to be eating, to be taking a lot of lycopene in their meals. But you cannot just finish that basin of tomatoes because you want lycopene. But the amount you need on a daily basis is actually put together in this simple pack. Yeah. In this simple pack, you can see it. This simple pack you are seeing, it will give you all that you need. Contains the pegium, the quercetin, everything that you need to maintain the male prostate, the zinc for your hormone, the selenium, and all the vitamins that we talked about. Every man needs it. I mentioned the mode of action so that you will know that it is not what to play with. This dihydro testosterone I was talking about, that is produced after the enzyme has acted on the testosterone that is going down, is the one causing the prostate to enlarge. So when you take your Vitalize, it will limit the action of this DHT, dihydrotestosterone. If you want to limit it, take it on a daily basis. Don't joke with it. Don't wait for inflammation. Don't wait for the urine flow to go down. I know a lot of men already that I gave this training to, or that attended my training before, and they are like, oh, I'm urinating well. Oh, I'm still having children. I don't have any problem with that and all the rest. Then suddenly they are calling, oh, see, oh, I'm in the hospital. This thing you mentioned that time has started. Though luckily, Most of them, I'll just put them on high dose of this Vitalize 3 times a day for the first 1 week, and they're able to now urinate and the catheter is removed. Once the catheter is removed, I reduce the dose to 2 times a day. And once they have taken that for like 3 months, they now go on the normal dose of 3 times a day. But that is for treatment. It is better to prevent it, which is just taking your two times a day, just to prevent it from ever happening, than waiting for the treatment where you now have to take high dose. Though it doesn't have side effect because it's food. It's like eating your fried rice, eating your chicken, eating your bolo soup or banga soup and all the rest. It's food. Yes, it doesn't have side effects. But these food, they are not easy to preserve in this form because there are no preservative, no chemical preservative. All you have here are freeze dried. In fact, if you Google that system, that freeze drying system, you see that that's what they used to use for astronauts when they are going to the space. They can keep their food for 10, 20 years. Anytime they want to eat it, they just put water and they're able to eat it. Because when you freeze dry the leaf or any food, you maintain the potency, the active ingredients, even the consistency, the look, the color, everything remain. Unlike when you use heat to dry, you denature some active ingredients. But when you freeze dry, it remains the same. And it is not popular because it's very expensive. I've been to most of all the nutraceuticals, I think all of them actually. When we were number one, we were visiting them at random. Just you will see the money this company has put into producing this product. You will really be amazed. You will really thank this company because they have your interest at heart. They will not, in fact, they will not stop at anything to make sure you get the best. That's why I don't joke with this product. They are freeze dried, they are healthy, no preservative. They are just the same thing as eating the food, the nutrients that will help you maintain your manhood throughout life. And that's not something you should joke with. So this combination is carefully formulated to address the unique needs of male reproductive, urinary, and prostate health, and the heart health. If is the kind of man that is always, some men like to meet with their wives so frequently, you will need that to maintain both your health, your prostate, your reproductive system, but especially the heart health, because you need that strength, that vitality, that energy. You need the heart muscles to be able to, give you the energy to do whatever you want to do. So to support your energy and performance, even as you're taking the Vitalize, there are a few of these products we have named. You can just add any of these ones or all of them if you're financially okay. It will make you stronger, make you healthier, make you, the macho man. Forever Bee Pollen contains all of them, both the zinc that we were talking about, but it doesn't have, the pumpkin seed, doesn't have like lycopene and all those ones, but all the vitamins, all the big group, he has it. Multi-marker, in fact, that's a no-brainer, especially if the person is already having erectile dysfunction, it's already having anything to do with fertility, or needs more manliness and needs to protect the heart. This Agi Plus is already inside the multi-marker. You can take the multi-marker or the Agi Plus. Take it with your Vitalize for men on a daily basis. You will remain a man. Even if you are 100 and something, you still want to have children. But even if you don't want to have children, life will just be good. It will just be exciting and relaxing. We all know that every man needs it. Of course, Forever Daily just multivitamin for everyone, both male and female, is optional. But the Vitalize for men is not optional. It's a necessity, not a luxury. And of course, you want to boost the immune system. Like I mentioned before, some people have the prostate inflammation. Is not due to the DHT I was talking about. It's not due to the normal inflammation as you are growing older or the reduction of testosterone. It's due to infection that they have been treating treating this up and down, and they now have prostatitis. That is inflammation of the prostate due to infection that's not properly treated because of the curve and all these. There are some infections that are really, really stubborn. So with that, we need propolis tablets, we need garlic thyme, new blend, and absorbent C with berry nectar to add to the Vitalize for men, so that these ones are for treating specific you know, challenges, but there are the ones that will help you prevent them. So if you have been treating some kind of infection for a long time that is refusing to respond, just go on your propolis tablets. You just take it 2-3 times a day for 3 months, and that would take care of that with berry nectar and vitalize for men. And of course, the heart health, we call this Save a Heart Pack. It's a necessity for every man, especially if you're above that age of 35, 40 and above. You don't want to wait for any heart challenge. It just destroy a lot of people, especially in that Nigeria. I don't know whether it's because of the stress. So I don't know whether it's because of I don't really know why the increase is so much. The last presentation, I showed you a consultant in the ICU while she was screaming that 40-something years, 30-something years, 60-something years are just, like all over the place in her ICU. And she's praying and crying that everybody should take care of their hearts. It's not just about eating only vegetable or just looking. No, you can see that even if you lose weight and all those ones, you need to remove the heart that has, surrounded you need to remove the fat that has surrounded the heart. And then you need to make the heart muscles able to pump blood to extremities. That's why you need the cardio health. Everybody needs this cardio health. You don't need to wait for signs and symptoms. I don't joke with it on a daily basis. Take cardio health before you go for your exercises. Cardio health, mix it with aloe vera gel and drink every morning before you go for your exercises. If you're the type that want to grow muscle, you know that you want it like a man, but you want to grow muscle as a woman, you also need that blood. But as a man, please take your Aggi Plus before you go for exercises so that you can grow lean muscles and you can have energy throughout life, and all your cells, all your muscles, not only the muscles of the body, but even the heart muscles will be strong and they are healthy. So that's why we call this Save a Heart Pack. But if you already have a heart challenge, maybe angina, pain on exertion, you have a high blood pressure, or you have had stroke, or anything no heart related, the doses and maybe the other products we take might be different. You just reach out to the person that has invited you here today, and we'll be able to let you know what and what to take. For you to manage your weight or manage your metabolism, simple. Just start with the C9. Start with the C9 because you cannot transition into healthier lifestyle just like that. It's just like saying you want to paint a wall and you didn't remove cobwebs, you didn't clean up, you just start painting. It will not come out, nice. But for you to be able to transition into this healthier lifestyle, start with the C9, pack, and it will help you remove all the disease-causing elements, clean up all the fat-soluble pollutants that ordinary exercising or drinking water cannot remove, or drinking fruits and vegetables cannot remove. But you are assured of a total cleansing. Autophagy will take place, repair and rejuvenation will take place from inside out, and you actually see your skin glowing as you grow older. You will see your body, coming back to shape. You will see all the small pains here and there, all just going. You can see testimonies. If you join our C9 platform, you see people are coming out with testimony every day because of what C9 is doing for them. And of course, if you want to lose more weight after that, you can go to Fit1. Just buy your Garcinia aloe vera gel and the ultralight term. I will tell you what to do. Assume you don't want to lose weight, but you just want to keep fit. You can just be putting, or maybe somebody want to control blood sugar. Forever term, aloe vera gel, and just add a little cinnamon to it and drink every morning. You'll be amazed at how you can control that. Your super green, your feast of green, your lycium, all those things are products to help you revive your metabolism, your pancreas, insulin resistance. You have to restore it back to normal. These ones are easy to do, but they are also easy to ignore. The choice is yours. I want you to know that you are actually your first doctor. Primary health, your own, proactive health lifestyle will give you health span, longevity in health. That's what we want. Good sleep is important. Don't just take the sleep for granted. Don't take your body for granted. If you are not having that REM sleep, that deep sleep, you are not able to sleep well at night, don't keep quiet. That's why I told you before. Let's, Somebody know, the person that invited you here today will be able to tell you the tips or tell you what to do. I told you about daily stress triggers at the beginning and how it can affect your immune system, it can affect your digestion, it can affect your thinking ability, it can make you predisposed to all this dementia and a lot of brain problem. But just pour royal jelly under your tongue on a daily basis. Part of the stress, you'll be seeing yourself able to have a good night's sleep with your blossom tea brewed overnight. You will sleep like a baby, wake up refreshed. Because it's when you're sleeping that the body is repairing itself. The bone will say, I need calcium. It will take calcium and go and repair itself. The eye needs vitamin A. We take it and go and repair itself. So we need to take all these products. Building the May wellness routine is a choice. It's a decision. For your morning digestion, you take your aloe vera gel. That's what we started with. For your hormonal prostate, take your Vitalize. And for your antioxidant boost, for your vitamin, for your muscle build, your Agi Plus, your B Poly, and for your circulation, your Arctic Sea, and of course, your cardio health that I stressed and really talked about. Everybody needs that cardio health. Since I started taking it, I really noticed a lot of difference. It is so amazing. You need it, everybody. But men, because of the kind of work they do, they need it more. So if they take 2 sachets on a daily basis, it is not too much. It is actually encouraged to give you the heart to do everything that you want to do that will actually make life better. So creating a long-term wellness lifestyle is all about consistency. It's not about intensity. Go to the gym, then for another 2-3 days, you are too tired, your body is paining you, you are no longer doing exercise. No, it's about consistency. Do it on a daily basis. Take the product, on a daily basis. The month you are not doing a C9, you are doing cardiovascular health. The one you are not doing cardiovascular health, you are doing your cleansing or your brain, protection, or your hormonal, balance and all. You need all this to be imbibed into your lifestyle. Small habits that will not compound over time. You need to imbibe them. Just start small. Start with aloe vera gel and cardio health. Start with Vitalize on a daily basis. Moving from curing diseases to preventive health is what we have brought to you today. And it is a gift of nature to everyone. Let us, promote this wellness revolution, because this country, Nigeria, actually needs this product more than before. We need to reach out to people to make them understand. So your wellness strategy with Forever Living products can be personalized. You know where you are coming from. You know which area you want attention. Every one of us will know, maybe something that maybe was raining in the family. Maybe you know the area you are genetically predisposed to a disease and you don't want it to happen. Or you know what is happening now, the signs and symptoms you are feeling now. You know your weight status. You know what and what. But we can personalize your pack. This Christmas, give yourself a gift of a wellness pack so that you can see yourself and your family members through many more Christmases. Give your husband, your wife, your children, a gift of nature, a gift of health, well-being as a Christmas pack. And we'll be ready to guide you, to follow you. Just reach out to the person that invited you to this presentation. We'll make a amazing pack, mind-blowing, that you will be amazed. Throughout life, that person will wake up and thank God for your life, because we feel good, we feel great, we feel strong. We also have lifestyle coaching and follow-up systems. Once you buy the product, we add you to our WhatsApp platform if you like. If not, we can have a personal follow-up, personal coaching for you. And how do you begin the lifestyle transformation? Very easy. You sign a form, is free. If you want to get the product directly from the company, but if you want to buy from the person that invited you here today, it's also very, very easy. But start with the essential male wellness pack. And what are they? Vitalize for men. Don't forget. Arctic Sea, Cardio Health, Aloe Vera Gel, B Poly. All the other ones you can add from time to time, depending on the challenges you are, tackling, depending on your desired outcome. You can also book a one-on-one wellness assessment, so can I know where you are in the, wellness scale, and we know your desired outcome. We know the products to give you. Thank you so much for listening to me. We have had a very quick one.